Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Garden a Little. I want to thank you for sticking around. My finals have passed and I'm moving on to the third year of optometry school, which is really exciting. I'm looking forward to the new adventure. I'll be experiencing more of a clinic side of the school, so I'm so excited for that. I want to welcome you if you are new here. I am a full-time college student, but I am very passionate about growing my own food, and I strongly believe that the things that we put in ourselves can make or break us pretty much. And because there's not a lot of young people gardening or promoting this movement, I decided to jump on YouTube, Instagram, and start doing that for myself. If you don't know me on Instagram, my handle is @gardenalittle. I'll put it right here. I encourage you to come along, follow me, and let's increase this movement of gardeners all around the world. I want to give you a little bit of an overview of what's been going on. As you can see, the things are greener, fuller, more weedier, so let's jump into it. I still am covering my beds with bird netting because my chickens proved me wrong and I could not trust them. They started to jump in my beds and destroy my things that I'm growing. But here I have the catnip. My cats have absolutely been loving this thing. They love it fresh and they love it dry. So I harvest this as much as I can. I've never seen this thing flower, so I'm excited to let this go to flower this year. And look at this. I planted it this last year and it was just very tiny, maybe like this small. And this year it just came back with a vengeance. Here I have my kale and it's looking gorgeous. I've already started harvesting some. Here's a Brussels sprout. I pulled the rutabaga or whatever that was over here because it just took over the whole space. And I said to myself, why am I spending so much time and energy in growing this thing if I'm not even gonna eat it? So I transplanted this little Brussels sprout from underneath that huge one that I showed you last time that was right over here. And so I moved it over here and it's doing pretty good. This parsley is amazing. I've shared this with my 10-year-old nephew and he absolutely loved it. Have you ever seen or heard of a 10-year-old loving parsley? I mean, seriously, grow yourself some curly parsley, experience it for yourself, and let me know what you guys think because I absolutely love it. Here we have my Brussels sprouts and they're looking so good. I mean, look at that. Nothing is forming yet because this is very tiny still, but it's looking pretty good. I've already harvested some bottom leaves for smoothies. Again, guys, don't throw away your leaves. You can eat them just like any salad green. The taste is cabbagey, but you're not gonna be wasting it. Here are my broccolis. As you can see, they're kind of coming back. I don't know if you remember, but the first couple of times I showed you these broccolis, they were very sad, extremely sad. I mean, some of them are still pretty tiny and small, just like this one, but it's not dead yet, so I'm giving it a go. Sometimes when I don't have time to shoot a full video, I jump on my Instagram and do a live garden tour. And if you guys want to hop along in that movement, go ahead and follow me on my Instagram. Again, I will put that handle down here below. And I was going around my garden and people are wondering, how on earth are my greens looking this good? There's no bug damage, there's no caterpillar damage or anything like that. And guys, I advise you, the best thing that you can do for your plants is fertilize them. Bugs usually don't attack healthy, strong plants. Plants in general have a natural tendency to protect themselves from different pests, and they have what it takes to protect themselves if they're healthy. So if you want to help your plants out and you want to stick to organic gardening, you don't want to use any chemicals, I urge you to fertilize your plants in an organic way. My personal preference is vermicompost, anything with worms, worm poo, worm tea, anything like that. I'll leave a link down below for that, but I absolutely love it and my plants also like it a lot. Now moving on to this side of the bed here, we have my onions. Look at them. They are starting to grow real heads and that's so exciting. Some of them though, not so well. I mean, this guy right here, that's an onion, but I have a critter problem and they came in here and chewed everything off. So this little guy and this little guy took the beating. But otherwise, these guys are doing so good, and this is my first time ever growing onions. This is Cosmos that are coming back from last year, and a volunteer tomato. Look at that. I planted some yellow blush tomatoes last year here, if you remember, and I absolutely loved them. They were absolutely my favorite tomatoes. They were small, they were yellow, they were very sweet, not that acidic, which was perfect for me. I don't think I've saved any seeds, and I think I planted all of them, so I didn't have any extras. So I'm really hoping that this little guy is from those yellow tomatoes. So I'm leaving him be. I'm really hoping that this is what I want. Look at this lettuce. Look at this color. It's absolutely gorgeous. And hear the crunch. I love the crunch. Then we have the dill, oregano. I like it. I think after I pull this out, I'm going to make this another herb, maybe basil, and make this a little bit of a herb corner. I have this different type of spinach over here, and it's looking really good. So I'm really excited. Some weeds, obviously. And then I have some dwarf kales. Look at this, guys. They are so healthy. They are so good. Look at that. Amazing. Then over here is a little bit of a mess, but I like it. So first of all, we have this cilantro. As you can see, the cilantro is tall. It is not bushy, and it's starting to bolt, meaning that it's starting to produce the main stalk where it will produce the flowers and eventually seeds, which is beautiful, very beautiful, but the leaves themselves will not taste as good anymore. However, did you know that when the cilantro flowers produces its flower pods, you can collect those pods, and that is now called coriander. That is a spice that you can use in your cooking, like with everything. I usually use it in Middle Eastern Mediterranean cooking, but literally you can use it anywhere. So I will be saving the seed pods from this giant cilantro and that giant cilantro as well. Here in the middle of these giants, I have arugula. Today was the first day that I harvested this, but look, guys, listen to this. Listen to that crunch. I love it. It's absolutely crunchlicious. Then we move on to my Daikon radishes. I've never grown these. I'm excited for these. I want to try and see how they taste. Also, here are my carrots. This is another cilantro that's coming up, so it's doing pretty good. But this is carrots, and this is the part where my chickens got in because I uncovered this due to my peas. I'm trying to let them grow up this little made trellis, and they're doing good. I mean, look at that, all of these tendrils just reaching up. No flower pods yet. I'm patiently waiting for that. But I'm so excited. I've never grown peas, but I absolutely love them. Here are my chives, guys. They're finally flowering. Look at this beauty. Absolutely amazing. I love it so much. It's so pretty. This is probably my favorite purple color. If you made it this far into the video, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot that you're sticking around watching my videos. I really want to share this passion of gardening with people all around the world, really, but especially those young people that don't know the value of growing their own food and don't know the importance of eating fresh produce that is grown right in the backyard. I want to also reach out to you guys and ask if you are able to support me. Please do so. If you don't know, I like to draw things, and I have drawn a lot of designs and produced stickers. I'm going to put them here on the screen while I'm talking. The first couple of ones that I've drawn are a portrait of me with a chicken and a basket of food that I'm holding, and then on the bottom it says I'm gonna go garden a little. The second one is flowers and vegetables, again that says I'm gonna go garden a little. And then the third one, it says give it a go and it will grow. And it's a little sunflower seed that's been planted or been thrown by a bird, and it eventually grew into a beautiful, beautiful sunflower. Then I also drew up some new designs just this past week, and I want to introduce them to you guys. There's one that says, I just want to grow spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and then at the end it says plants. I really like that one. And then I also drew up another one with a sunflower that says, don't stop, keep growing. I personally love that one a lot. And then I also am working on a new design that I'm gonna pop up here on the screen. It's holographic, so I'm super excited to introduce that into this community. If you guys are inclined to donating, I also have my PayPal down below. I'm really glad that you guys are here. And as you know, I really want to expand my gardening space. I've showed you guys my starts last video. If you don't know, check it out up here. But it's just been put off, and not only financially, but time commitment is an issue right now. So if you guys can send some encouragement my way, that would be really appreciated. Because of this whole delay, I am selling my starts, and although I love helping people out, especially putting in their first garden. That's just tickles my heart. But I also want to grow my own garden, big and lush. So that's just my desire of my heart. Again, thank you a lot for hanging out with me, watching me on my gardening journey, and I'll see you guys next time.